Hi, this is 1025 Gamer, and welcome back to Let's Play Lunar 2. Last time we got home to Grandpa Gwen, who was talking to Leo about eradicating the destroyer, and we saw some kind of light hit the Blue Spire that's near where Grandpa Gwen lives, and we decided to investigate what was going on, so that's what we're doing now. Looks like we got a barrier over here, but it's obvious. We go over here and activate this switch, and that should remove the barrier. Yeah, this is just another standard battle against more enemies that we've been seeing. Now this would be a good time to go over healing. I kind of let myself get a little bit weaker. Heal Litany just restores one person, and Calm Litany restores the whole party. The thing you want to be careful about is, your magic's kind of limited right now with Grandpa Gwen. So, of course in my situation I'm going to go ahead and use Calm Litany, but if, like, for example, Hero is the only one who needed healed, or, Gwen could survive a few more attacks, then, I'd go ahead and use Heal Litany, because to heal 2 people that would be 8 MP, whereas Calm Litany is 12. But here I'm going to go ahead and use Calm since both are kind of really weak now.
We've got to keep our strength up.
In case you're wondering, Ruby's attacks, they don't really get too much better. There's an event where, yeah, her attacks do get a little bit better, but it's not by much. Usually if she attacks something, it's usually just going to hardly hit them, and if it kills them, they were probably already weak to begin with. So I wouldn't rely on Ruby to, destroy the enemies for you. Here we got some Bandage Boy and Mummies. If you attack the purple one in the back, they'll all die, so let's just go ahead and do that. When the purple one dies, the orange ones die, basically. So that makes it a little bit easier. Okay, let's go up these stairs here, and we're still exploring this place. Now this guy, the guy in the middle, he's gonna spit fire, so like I said, it's a good thing you don't want to keep Hero and Gwen close to each other. I think most places have enemies like slimes that are pretty much easy to kill. Kind of like the imps or goblins of Final Fantasy 4 and 1 and whatever games had similar enemies of that. And look, Hero gained another level. Now it's important, like I said, to level up. The next boss, I'd want them both to be around 11 or 12. 12 will make it really easy, but it's doable at level 10. I've heard it's probably doable even lower than that, but to be on the safe side, try and get them both to about 11 or 12. And, fighting all these battles should make it easy to get to 11 or 12. In case you're wondering also, Grandpa Gwen, I would kind of consider him like a guest character right now. He's just with us long enough to explore this this Blue Spire, and after that, so don't get too attached to him is what I'm gonna say. Now here we have this little, I don't know what that is, maybe a magic thing. Just examine it. And there's a total of, I believe, 4 or 6 of them that we want to examine. The other one's over here. Maybe it's, I'm thinking 6, but maybe it's, for some reason I'm also thinking 4. And again, more mummies, just same as before, kill the purple one and they all die. And up here we got the next magic thing or whatever it is. Pretty easy. Now we'll go down and get this treasure chest, which is a starlight which restores magic, then we'll go left and right again. Okay, since there's 2 of these guys, let's take out the one that's kind of munching his lips on the top, or the fangs at the top, because it's going to shoot the fire, and if we kill him before he, because I think that's probably the stronger attack of the 2. And then we'll just go ahead and have Hero and Gwen attack him normally now. Okay, I'm going to take a minute to heal up. I'll go and use, especially when you're outside of battle, just go and use Heal Litany if they both need healed, because that'll only take 8 MP versus the 12, which will save you, I guess, about 4 MP. Now we'll head over to the opposite side of this room and activate the next switch after defeating this mummy. Again, like the previous 3 rooms so far, you just go in here, activate the magic or whatever it is, and sure enough, and then head backtrack, and let's head down again. Yeah, I guess there was 4, not 6. We'll go and attack this enemy, and then we'll go from there. And as before, well, I guess Hero's about out of magic. There is a Althena statue coming up here, so I guess I'm not too worried about magic right now. Guess I'm kind of glad I healed Grandpa Gwen earlier. I believe that's the last enemy until our statue, so our next Althena statue, so we'll go in here, which teleports us to this room. And, oh, another one of those Guardian statues. Usually in areas where you see your whole party, there's not going to be any enemies. That's kind of a standard rule, so you can relax if you see all your other characters and you kind of move as fast as I'm moving here. And here's a cutscene of the Blue Spire that we're heading to. Before it was kind of a cave that led to this spire, so now we're actually going to go into this spire and explore it here in a few minutes. So Gwen's odd because he's actually close to the spire that he spent so much time studying, and Ruby's like, let's go and explore it. And I just healed ourselves, so we're good to go. Now we'll go in here, and this is the other part of the dungeon. I guess that you'd call that kind of like a rest area, so now of course, now these ones are a little bit different than the ones we've been fighting. They're just a little bit stronger, and we also have that face enemy. It has 2 attacks. I think like that it'll come and attack us, if I remember correct. Yeah, like that, it'll actually lower your defense some. So I'm going to have Hero go after the face and Gwen go after the slime. Yeah, the enemies in the actual part of the Blue Spire are a little bit harder than the ones we were fighting in the cave, what would we call it, the cave that led to the spire. It looks like we got two of those faces. They're both going to attack, use that defense reducer spell, so yeah. Probably chances are it'll be Gwen and then Hero is my guess. No, I guess Gwen twice, so his defense is really low right now. And look how much that lowered his defense. I might have to do some healing here in a minute. Usually when you fight these face enemies, at the beginning of the battle they'll usually lower someone's defense and then they'll just start attacking your party. Oh, we should be able to finish them off now. Yeah, just more of the same here. And Gwen gained another level. And he learned Fractured Armor. That basically reduces a target's defense. That is really imperative that you at least get that spell for the next boss battle. It looks like we have some new enemies as well here. Looks like it's a Bomb Angel. When he's like, I believe when he's like that, he'll launch an attack that will hit anyone in the affected area. So once again, it's a good idea that you have your guys spread out. Or just kill them as quick as I did. And Hero gained a level. I think Hero is kind of fixed to where he kind of levels up rather quickly just to catch up with Grandpa Gwen. Because, you know, if you fight all the enemies in the desert area, the East Desert Pass I think it was called, you know, probably he's only going to be about level 7 unless you take time to level him up. So he's kind of fixed to level up. And also at the end of that battle, Hero learns a new magic spell called Squall. I think that we're just going to go ahead and stop here, so tune in next time to Let's Play Lunar 2. This is 1025 Gamer signing off.